Hi guys, this is 2018 TYS Combined Chem Paper 1, question 5 and 6, and the topic is mole. Let's look at question number 5 here. 20 cm cube, okay, 20 cm cube of ethene reacted, so this is our ethene, 20 cm cube, reacted with 70 cm cube of oxygen. Okay, the equation for the reaction is shown. All volumes are measured at room temperature and pressure. What is the total volume of gas remaining at the end of the reaction? Now take note, all these are gases. Okay, we are interested in the gases. So when you see that all are gases, okay, because for this liquid water, we are not interested because the question asks for total volume of gas. So when you see such question, mole question, they involve all gases, you need to know that mole ratio equals to volume ratio. Okay, this concept is very important. Mole ratio equals to volume ratio, and of course the volume in this case refers to volume of gas. So in order to do this question, you do not need to change the information. You do not need to find out the number of mole of all these different gases, because it's the same thing as the volume. So what is the mole ratio? What is the mole ratio of all the gases here? The mole ratio of all the gases is C2H4, 1 mole. You have 3 mole of oxygen. You have 2 mole of carbon dioxide. So that is the mole ratio from the chemical equation. And you have 20 cm cube. So 20 cm cube. So based on this mole ratio, 1, 3, 2. So 20, it would give you 60. It would give you 40. Correct? 1, 3, 2, 20, 60, 40. And do we have 20 cm cube of C2H4? Yes, we have 20 cm cube of C2H4. Do we have 60 cm cube of oxygen? We have more than that. We have 70 cm cube. So which means that oxygen is excess. Oxygen is excess. Which also means that your C2H4 is limiting reactant. Oxygen is excess. Excess by how much? Excess by 10 cm cube. Out of the 70 cm cube of oxygen, 60 cm cube would be used up in the reaction. So what remains at the end of the reaction would be 10 cm cube. How about carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide is a product, so 40 cm cube of carbon dioxide would be produced. So at the end of the reaction, you have 40 cm cube of carbon dioxide, which is produced, which actually form. And then on top of that, you still have 10 cm cube of oxygen that remains. So total would be 50 cm cube of gases. So the answer is B. So for this question, mole ratio equals to volume ratio. No need to convert 20 cm cube and 70 cm cube to number of mole. Okay, let's look at number 6. Acid rain contains sulfuric acid. 25 cm cube of acid rain is neutralized, okay, by this 28 cm cube of 0.5 mole per dm cube sodium hydroxide. So this is sodium hydroxide. 25 cm cube sulfuric acid. The equation is given. What is the concentration of sulfuric acid? So for sulfuric acid, you need to find the concentration. The concentration of sulfuric acid. So this is a typical mole ratio, a mole question, which is the first step is to find out the number of mole. Find out the number of mole from the information given to you. And again, from this, you have a volume of a solution. You have a concentration of a solution. So all you need to do is to multiply the two numbers to give you the number of mole. So 28, you have to convert it to dm cube. So divide it by 1000 times the concentration, 0.5. And that would give you 0.014. So this 0.014 is the number of mole for NaOH. So after you have found the mole, the number of mole, the next step would be to find out the mole ratio. Mole ratio of sulfuric acid and NaOH, which is 1:2. 1:2, right? So now the NaOH is 0.014, which means that your H2SO4 would be 0.014 divided by 2, and that would give you 0.07. Sorry, 0.007. That is the number of mole of H2SO4. And the question asks you for the concentration. So that would be step 3. Concentration is, look at the unit. What is the concentration of the unit? Number of mole divided by the volume. Number of mole is this 0.007. divided by the volume. Is volume given to you H2SO4? Yes, that's 25 cm cube, but you got to change it to dm cube, which is 25, okay, divided by 1000, which means that it is the same as 0.007 divided by 0.025, and that would give you 0.28 mole per dm cube. That would be your answer. So the answer is 8. So typical mole question: find out the number of mole from the information given to you, then look at the mole ratio in order to find out the number of mole for the H2SO4 in this case, and finally you have to find the concentration by taking the ratio of the number of mole and the volume. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.